Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Beautiful cane run last time. We're gonna do a greedier run. I'll spoil that for you right off the bat. Let's do Eden greedinier, as I call it. We got the D4, a great rate of fire and good damage. Terp! The Tingle Terp before RW. That's not, see, so that's why I don't make jokes, because I'm not good at them. Speed is slow, but not overtly horrible. The D4 on a normal run is borderline a guarantee that you're gonna win, because you just roll until you get something good, which is pretty much the same logic I'm gonna apply here. I just don't know how well it's gonna work. I have no reason to believe it won't work well. Let me put it that way. I'm trying to set the stage that I'm unaware of the consequences, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're screwed, you know? I can't believe how lucky we've gotten with our payouts from this guy to continue to get items. And we want to continue to get items because, you know, that gives us more tickets in the D4 lottery. Come on, though. Come on, though. Okay, also still, like, completely fine. In fact, why don't we save half a Spirit Heart and go in here right away? Ended up not being too positive for us. I think here's how we're going to do it. I think we're going to pop the Empress and say that, you know, we're actually in a good spot right now. I think we have an above average start, so let's take out all of our, you know, starting waves with the Empress actually working out for us, and then we'll probably start using the D4. Because we're not looking for an above average run. The D4 gives you the luxury, as long as you can survive, of looking for a run that's well above average, and in fact, beyond being well above average, could be stellar. Or could be garbage, but in an interesting way. So, that's where we're gunning for here. It's our aim. And then once we finish every single wave, including, you know, having picked whatever the deal with the devil item is, or ignoring it because it's probably going to be a red chest full of troll bombs, then we'll buy our key, we'll go to the shop. We might buy the 7-cent item, which I think is Spelunker's hat right now, and just bank that for future rerolls, but we'll see. For now, let's take advantage of the fact that we got the Empress, which is fantastic for us. We still want that Demon Judgment to pay out. Usually, if you reroll into HP upgrades of any sort, you get all your HP back, so... Or you get that level of HP back, I should say. We're not going to kill this guy in 9 seconds, I'll tell you that much. Like, 8 damage... Sorry, 8 rate of fire with 5 damage. Still not really anything to write home about. It's pretty good for the first floor, but... You know, long term, not going to do it for us. Especially because it's a trap, because we don't actually have 5 damage. Or 1.3 speed, for that matter. I don't know why 1.3 speed sounds like a Chinese action movie. Translated into North American. Which is apparently a language, as far as I'm concerned. You know, the language of North American. Or as you Brits call it for some reason, English. Simultaneously managed to offend Chinese, English, French, and Spanish speakers right off the bat. Good start to this episode. Whoa, 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 good sir. I mean, I don't want to say I told us so, but I did. I freaking I told us so. Stats are hot trash now. I think we buy this. I think we buy that. That's actually pretty good, and we get to keep the card, which is, it's fine. Let's leave it at that. Hopefully we get something of value here, and it is a tier delay reducer, which is positive. Then we're gonna, oh, we got HP back from the room as well, so let's finally get this guy to pay out, hopefully. Paid out with Mom's bottle of pills, which I don't think is particularly strong, except it gave us a card, which is actually very good. Then we're going to reroll our whole run. We got Varicose Veins, Champion Belt. Rate of fire is worse. Speed is way worse. Shot speed is way worse. Oh my god, we got Undefined as well, so we're going to reroll our whole run when we come down here. And we didn't lose the D4, thankfully. I got to just be honest with you. I don't know why the door's open. We got the Mom transformation. I don't know where we stand on this run at this point. I also don't know if the D4 actually allows us to get out of the missing no conundrum. the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Let's blow this up. Ooh, I don't dislike that. We shouldn't have taken it yet, but I'm gonna strength card right off the bat, and we're gonna do the same thing we did last floor. Effectively, we're gonna try to kill every wave, and then we'll tackle the run as we see fit. Although, I may admittedly go for a faster reroll, just because now I'm starting to appreciate the value of the mass effect. You know, the larger number of rerolls we can make and take, more chances we have to get something truly special. Modest damage downgrade. We have not lost undefined. So I guess what I would say is don't get too attached to any of the runs that we roll here. Because if we're stuck with undefined, every single floor we're going to have something new. Which is nice, actually, from a viewer standpoint, because it means we're never going to know what the actual, like, quality of this run is going to be. That might seem stupid, but, oh, we do jumper cables, so good. We're never going to know what the quality of the run is going to be. Which means that even up until that Ultra Greed fight, and probably up to the point where we're during the Ultra Greed fight, we're going to be, you know, shaking our head going, is this going to win or isn't it? We don't know. But I mean, as of right now, I got every belief that this run is okay. Ooh, that was close. We've lost our Eternal Heart. But we did gain HP from the reroll. I'm not saying that justifies it. Just saying, functionally, we're in a very similar spot to where we just were. Six rate of fire, 6 damage. Good, but not good enough. Not long term, anyway. So Guardian Spear is borderline not good. I always, like, it's one of those rare items where the hitbox on it is about, you know, 1/8 of what the actual, like, sprite size is. Always makes you think you can, you know, be Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. Instead, you end up looking like Rufus Sewell in A Knight's Tale. That's right. I know the name of the character actor who played the villain in A Knight's Tale. What's it to you? We only had 1 extra HP because of strength. That is true. Okay. Lucky power pill. I kind of want to take both of these items. We shouldn't. We really, really, really shouldn't. So I'm just going to forget Little Harbingers, even though it's pretty good. And we're just out. We're done. We don't need anything else on this floor. We're going to lose Maw of the Void, but again, it's another item in the pool, I guess. Try to get at least 1 Spirit Heart. No such luck. All right, well, reroll into something good, please. This seems very bad. PhD, maybe? Okay, Smelt Mom's Pearl. They can't take that away from us. Shard of Glass and Pageant Boy. You can do worse than Pageant Boy. Luck up, please. HP's in a real nasty spot. We should go for items that give us persistent benefits. Sadly, HP is one of them. Jesus Juice isn't necessarily, but we'll go for it anyway, and it's actually pretty good. Because we still have that black heart available. I mean, it was a neutral payout in the end, except we know what was in the room now. Okay, well, that was just a wonderful turn of events. Keep in mind, we got 4.34 damage here. So we're actually, like, this is the weakest run we've had in a while. We've rerolled, damage has gotten stronger, but DPS has gotten way worse. Also just have a Guardian Spear kind of sitting out there. One day we're gonna... It doesn't matter, really, because of the fact that we have Undefined. Really, we're not doing a run anymore. Every floor is its own run. That was not smart. Every floor has become its own run, so we're just trying to roll into something that's good on a floor-by-floor basis. I think we have Gimpy. I'm kind of thinking it might not be the right play to take a bunch of damage, but whatever. Beelzebub. Okay, they can't take Beelzebub away. That's the other thing. No matter what, Don't blow this boy up, please. Sad bombs. Wow, like really, really powerful sad bombs. But no matter what, we're going to be able to keep the ability to fly. That's worth something. Today's modern world. Binky. Spirit Hearts stick with us. I wouldn't mind getting that. It works towards the Spun transformation. One of the ways that we can win this run is by getting an aggregate of good transformations. This run is amazing, by the way. It sucks that we can't keep this one, because if we could just get a bunch of bombs, essentially every enemy is dying to one sad bomb. So this could be a really, really good run. Abaddon, I'm going to take. Probably shouldn't, but it is another transformation, even though it's very similar, possibly like the same as Beelzebub. But okay, so the whole thing's getting re-rolled next floor. I have no idea where we stand, but you know what? I'm counting my lucky stars for a couple of transformations, and I'm counting my lucky stars that the world. Not a great use of the world card. I'm counting my lucky stars that we have no obligation to donate. How do our bombs look? Just regular? Regular bombs? What a slap in the face. I don't even get out of bed for less than, you know, homing bombs. I think the other end game for us is, no, do not, oh my god, okay. The other end game for us is, Guppy. I know that's probably lumped in with transformations, but just to make it explicitly clear. Guppy is the dream transformation. And almost any run can work with Guppy. Even this run is like, I mean, I shouldn't be dodging into the enemy. Even this run's not that bad. It's not that good. It's not that bad. But again, like, my agency is taken away with the D4 because we don't actually have a choice in the matter anymore. In fact, we might want to give up the D4 for a more reliable spacebar item at this point. Another transformation. Oh, okay, it's chocolate milk. If we're gonna reroll anyway, we'd lose the function of being able to reroll a garbage run before the floor is over. And that actually does carry a certain penalty to it, I suppose. I don't know, man. I'm kind of... This is another one that... Oh, Kidney Stone as well. It's another one that's like a little... It's so zany, I can't even follow it anymore. Like, the zane is taken over. Some Shielded Tears action. What a weird spawning point for two Mr. Freds. Oh, garbage can kick in my sphere of influence again. I can't help but notice these are not Guppy. I mean, the nail, you gotta look at it, right? We're already re-rolling once per floor. You can use the... Oh, it's Spun? We already had Spun. That was not necessarily a good pickup. But you can look to the nail as a little bit of extra HP and stability in a situation where that might be something that's kind of important. Not to me, because I'm not a baby, but... No, that's needlessly dismissive. Now, we really, really eat it if we get a bad... Oh, no, it's soy milk. But soy milk with 3 damage is pretty good. And 2020, I think, but... Oh, our rate of fire is going to be even better. We really, really eat it if we get a bad roll on Ultra Greed. Like, that's our most awful conceivable outcome at this point. I know we have number 2, but let's just blow these guys up the old-fashioned way. I don't know. A lot of this run, I think, comes down to deals with the devil. We get a plus 0.2 damage upgrade. Huge. Huge. We have the relic? We do have the relic. I mean, I apologize. It's sitting right there, but it's hard to look at that every single time you go down to another floor. You know, you learn your run just in time to never see it again. This is actually not good. It turns out 2.55 damage with a 1 rate of fire, still relatively not good. Who would have thought? So we had to take a little time to get ourselves reorientated there. We need a reroll though. Unfortunately, it only comes in the next floor. But dude, thank God this is not our Ultra Greed run. Now I'm kind of hoping the game gives us the chance to take the D100 because I've seen the error of my ways. I was like, we got a passive D4. Turns out a passive D4 is kind of not great. Well, I mean, actually, I love missing no, but there's no denying it does hang you out to dry in a lot of circumstances. Like the knockback here is proven to be a little bit cumbersome. Stop this. This isn't even our deal with the devil wave, so we got, oh my lord. That's my favorite genre of music, by the way, deal with the devil wave. That and Simpsons Core. Let's do it. Get me out of here. I'm using, like, all of my bombs. Like that Led Zeppelin song. You know the one. All of my bombs. All of my bombs. All of my bombs. Pour a great track. I really thought that those guys were ahead of their time, specifically related to the Binding of Isaac. It's like they saw it coming. Led Zeppelin? More like Ed Zeppelin. I don't even know what I'm taking at this point. I'm just like, just spare me the indignity here. So just a good run here would be fun. Oh, that seems horrible. The sound is nice, though. Yeah, I don't know what's making that sound. It kind of makes me feel like there's bones in my head rattling around or something, but we'll take piercing shots plus speed. We have Steam Sale on this one. Nothing wrong with that. We should take the gift into the deal with the devil. I mean, it's not bad, actually, but yeah. So let's buy the gift to get it out there, because we want to use that to get a free deal with the devil. Maybe. I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to spare myself here. Don't get too attached to the items, apparently. Sure. Booger tears, even though we don't get to keep them. Please. Sure. Again. We could use a better trinket. In fact, I wonder if we have evil upgrades. We have 1, maybe, so I'm going to gulp it. Not worth too much, but... and then Locust of Conquest, decent. Now, this scares me. This is very strange. It's like we're using the old Chicago typewriter, you know? Alges? Ansus. We have Curse of the Tower. You know what we do have is Samson's headband. My favorite item. Samson's headband. Looks like we're shooting, like, off-brand orange juice at these enemies. Another Ansus. Come on, take it, and take another room that is Ansus, baby. Get another comprehensive look at the whole floor. You know you got it. Shine if it makes you see rooms. Is this our final wave now? I mean, this is an okay run. It stinks that we're gonna lose it, but you didn't take the gift, my dude. You didn't take the gift. Well, we're not gonna get a charge, probably. So Head of Krampus, I mean, it's not great. It's okay. We might have been able to, yeah, we would have been able to take a battery charge, so it probably would have been better to not do that. Gift has given us, I mean, blank card, 2 of hearts. You're sort of speaking my language. We don't, I mean, we could actually benefit from the HP rather than spending on a reroll. Yeah, okay. Because blank card 2 of hearts allows us to double our HP multiple times. But what is the run? We got Bob. That seems good. Yeah, this seems okay. We do have Conjoined in here somewhere. We have the Mulligan as well. This is going to work. It's going to be a little on the shorter side. To be honest with you, I actually thought we were going to die. It basically came down to whether or not we got a good reroll on the final floor, and I'm very happy to say that we pretty much absolutely did. Still going to be a little bit of a slog because of super armor, but what else is new? Like Mulligan Tech X good damage. I mean, look at that. We got Ipecac in there. It's pretty much not quite as good as it gets, but, you know, there's people used to make fun of me because they're like, when you get the D4 or the D100, you always just roll till you get Tech X. How ironic that in this situation, Undefined gave us no choice but to take Tech X. Which, believe you me, I'm very happy about. Because he is eating it. We have poison shots as well. It must be Ipecac poisoning every shot. I thought maybe we were just getting lucky with Serpent's Kiss, but I don't even know if we have Serpent's Kiss unlocked. I thought we did, but maybe it was Bloody Lust that we unlocked recently. They sort of have a similar... They don't really have a similar effect at all. Alright, so we got through Phase 1 getting hit exactly one time. Phase 2 is a... wait, did we even get hit? I don't know. Phase 2 is harder. We're immune to explosions. Phase 2 might not be that much harder. We need the money. Come on, my honey. This is a really dynamic run to have made it this far with. Because, to be honest with you, there were some times on this one where I was like, whether or not we win here is not up to us. It's pretty much up to a roll of the Cosmic Bones. And now we never have to do Eden Greed again. Even though Eden Greed is one of the more fun greed archetypes. Like, get down one step closer to doing Eden Streaks. Metronome has appeared in the basement. Another item I very rarely use, but that might be my own fault. We might as well donate for raisins, I suppose. That was just a nice, like, copacetic, dynamic run. With a lot of uncertainty associated with it, but I'm certain of one thing. We don't have to do that ever again. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.